What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCanTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavor. We are back inside the building once again on a Friday morning, and life is good. I'm looking forward to getting into this one as we continue to explore this brand new project from Sarkodie, the Jams playlist album. It's looking really, really good so far. Some incredible collaborations on there, including this one, the sounds of Oxlade getting involved for a track that goes by the name She Bad. Really excited to check this one out. Now, it's a 5-minute tune, so the odds are we are going to have to chop this one down. It's just what tends to happen with longer tunes, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. As always as well, if you're new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. We've just sailed past 57,000 subscribers. The aim is for us to hit 60k by the end of the year, and hopefully with your help we can do that, so please do keep getting involved. Now, we're going to jump into this one and see how it sounds. Hopefully it sounds lively. Let's go. Okay. We're getting Oxlade on Hammer. It's a proper progressive Hammer tune as well, if it's 5 minutes long. It's a very smart move to bring someone like Oxlade in on a tune like this, which is going to have, obviously, a lot of minimal areas. It's going to have a lot of sections that are essentially just drum beats and percussion. So when you bring in a vocalist like Oxlade, who has this electrifying vocal presence, the higher ranges, the ability to use auto-tune and it not sound corny, you naturally get almost like a, it's almost like a thickening agent. And it makes those backdrops just have so much more texture and kind of tonality. It's a really smart move to do, especially over the intro.
Oh, I do again, go. It be your body, give me fever. I don't wanna let go. I've got enough reasons to keep ya. When I see you next door, right next to me.
This is really fun, man. What I'm liking about it, more than anything else, is the fact that it's very clearly a minimal-inspired tune. Like, we're a minute in and we've barely heard any bass notation yet. That says to me that this is all about progression. It's almost like combining amapiano with those almost like Ibiza chill playlists that you hear, where it's just sort of slow, like almost 3-minute build-ups, and then you get some kick drum. That's almost what it sounds like. So much percussive energy in this one. Again, it's all about those sweeping kind of pad textures that dominate the backdrop. You've then got Oxlade's vocals just kind of almost layering, blissfully kind of layering over the soundscape and just kind of giving it, as I said, a little bit extra texture and a little bit of extra kind of feeling, rather than just having kind of aimless drums and just kind of aimless reverbs. The vocal is what's tying everything together. As I said, it's a smart move bringing Oxlade in on a tune like this.
I won't make you come be my reliever. Relieve to deceiver. She bad, yeah, she bad. Yeah. She know what anybody cause she know she bad.
Okay.
She know what anybody cause she know she bad. She want to kill me cause she know she bad. She bad, yeah, she bad. Yeah. She know what anybody cause she know she bad.
And we're hearing a little bit of that falsetto as well.
She got me working from 9 to 5.
Okay.
Should you make her the fantasize?
It's really cool immediately hearing Sarkodie on this type of tempo, because this is an area where he's going to be able to just apply those skippy flows and they sound so kind of natural. Anything 4/4, if you alternate a kind of skippy sort of almost double time flow pattern into anything that has a 4/4 kind of rhythm to it, you naturally get this high energy kind of feel. It's almost like the feeling is like kind of it's like running on a travelator when you're at the airport or something like that. That's the kind of feeling you get. The tune's quick anyway, and then you get this almost double time speed. That's the best metaphor I can do for that. I'm very happy with that as a metaphor. But again, Oxlade's hook, crazy. Loved how Oxlade sounded on that. A little bit of that classic Oxlade falsetto going on as well. Sounding smooth, baby.
So beside me then I will pay, but I can't decide. You're killing me with your sexy face. Me here want me damn for 30 days. If you need it, why would I let you wait? Mean to me poem just in case you wanna have fun, make love. I hate parties, I hate clubs. Netflix whenever we link up. Wanna see your face anytime I wake up. Then I went here, ASAP. What I am my life, my night and day job. They be trying to get me to leave, but it's too late. My mind is made up. What else?
So the thing about this Sarkodie verse, again, lyric-wise and kind of conceptually, it's basically kind of like a love song. That's essentially all it is. But he has a way of making, again, lyrics that aren't necessarily the most kind of, let's say, strategically penned. His cadence and his delivery and his performance just give it this natural kind of drippy swagger. And that's a lot of that is to do with just how skippy his vocal naturally is. He sounds great over 4/4. As I said, that sort of feeling of almost amplifying it by having the 4/4 rhythm in the background is great. This is sounding wicked so far.
Right next to me, it feels really far. And when the time gets rough, I won't make you come be my reliever. Relief to deceiver. Oh, she bad, yeah, she bad. She know what anybody cause she know she bad. She know what anybody cause she know she bad. She want to kill me cause she know she bad. She bad, yeah, she bad. She know what anybody cause she know she bad. She know what anybody.
It's almost like using like a Super Saiyan power now. That's his Hadouken. Whenever you hear Oxlade kind of go that little melody. Obviously we heard it on Colossal, that little, it's almost like riding up and down a helter-skelter, the way that he maneuvers his vocal. But that's like his Hadouken. It's his superpower now, and it gives everything a sense of virality and a sense of occasion, which is really cool to see, man. We love to see it.
Well, I'm a mile away. Even though I love you, they're trying to hate. Never compromise until the day I stop loving you, but I'm here to stay. Yeah,
we're hearing a little bit of melody now.
Please don't stay in the freeze today. Come and hold me, baby, and feel okay. It feels like I'm giving my keys away. Yeah, I've been ocean and seas away. I've been waiting for this moment, it's here today. And you left me outside, it's freezing cold. Now you're back, I got a couple of things to say. Baby girl, you know I miss how we used.
I am genuinely really enjoying this verse from Sarkodie. Normally with Sarkodie, you get like an element of melody, but it's never like a leading factor. With this, we literally hear him go. He's going up and down a similar way to we hear Oxlade do quite often. There's a synergy there between both sets of vocals. We are hearing him literally going up and down the scales, and it sounds really cool. It's a really nice addition to an instrumental, and I think they both kind of realized in a studio setting, you can't just rap on this. Because the instrumental itself is so kind of bereft of natural melody, you need to be the people to bring the melody to the tune.
To play, when you leave it, they pay me like 250K. I got used to pay, and you used to say that you stole my heart, and I can't complain.
Right next to me, it feels really far. And when the time gets rough, I won't make you come be my reliever.
That's mad, actually, listening for any instrumental.
She bad, yeah, she bad. She know what anybody cause she know she bad.
When you actually hear the breakdown in this hook section, which I really like, by the way, and it's super addictive, there's next to no melody. You've literally got the kind of the low-ended pulse of that sort of the log. But it's mainly Oxlade providing all the melody. You've literally got almost like pad synthesis, and that's kind of it. The little breakdown section we heard just before, there was more melody in that than there is in the rest of the tune. So this is entirely being provided by the vocalist, which is a cool kind of twist on what you'd normally expect, you know?
Anybody cause she know she bad. She want to kill me cause she know she bad. She bad, yeah, she bad. She know what anybody cause she know she bad.
I do
she know what anybody cause she know she bad. Oh, no. Oh, I see you. In the white to you, let me light in you.
I want to hear this in the dance, man.
I know that I see you. I see it, oh, see about Monday. All the money about Monday.
There's definitely elements of this that would sound fantastic in a dance setting. Again, the euphoria that Oxlade's vocal naturally generates is a big part of that. Again, the instrumental is so stripped back and minimal that the drums just have this pulsating factor. There's nothing in their way, so the drums have all the room in the world frequency-wise to just roll. And the fact that the melodies are being primarily provided by the vocals, which are in a completely different kind of range to a lot of where the drums are, especially with Oxlade's kind of falsetto being that high up, it means there is so much space, and it means the drums can be pushed and have this really punchy feel. On a production note, it's a smart move. Whether it holds weight in the long run is the different question, though.
It's STG.
genuinely very blissful instrumental as well. You can just hear those melodies, that sort of little sort of sound. You've then got like sort of really subtle chord lines underneath. It's minimal. It's so minimal. This is what the tune would have sounded like if Oxlade wasn't on it, by the way. And you just had Sarkodie providing all the vocals. This is what every section without Sarkodie would have sounded like. So Oxlade is key to making this tune sound as kind of euphoric and kind of, I don't know, as complete as it does, despite the fact it's so minimal throughout the majority of its arrangement. There we go then, the sounds of Sarkodie alongside Oxlade. This one, She Bad. I know this has been a long video. The tune is 5 minutes long. I think we've actually done okay. Hopefully we don't have to chop this one down too much because otherwise there's going to be a lot of talking. But there we go. She Bad off the brand new Jams project. Again, we've broken this one down a lot, so I won't keep you for too much longer. I think Oxlade is key to making this tune sound as complete as it does. I think Sarkodie's first and second verses are good. The fact the first one is very much rap focused, the second one is a lot more melody focused. I like that as a transition for him. And overall, I can see why people will flock to this one. I can't wait to hear it in a dance more than anything else. So there we go. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Whew. That's it from me. We shall see you all next time. Peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and
Yes, it's Kovu. Stay locked. Club TV.
Your boy Slim Oldfit right here, and you're locked on to the best breakfast with man like Cole.
Yo, this is Aaron Glitch, and you're tuning to the sounds of Kovu right now. You already know the thing. Bad boy selector. Alright, let's go.